So hello Sue.
Hi Dennis.
So would you like to tell me how it all started for you at Limetree and how you became involved as an organiser?
Yeah, well, from the very first Limetree Festival, which was 2008, it was very serendipitous that I happened to be there along with quite a few of my friends. We were helping another friend run a cafe, and it happened to be at this first Limetree. I went along with no expectations about what the festival would be like. Um, what I wanted was the experience really of seeing how a festival ran from the other side, if you like. And what I was blown away by was just how amazing the festival was in terms of the music, the setting. It's a beautiful setting, the atmosphere, the diversity of people, and the way in which it felt like you were really at a family party. And through the course of the weekend, it just came to me, oh, I wonder what they would think, given that it was such a diverse festival, I wonder what they would think to a queer performance tent at the
And what
next Limetree.
and what was the reaction to that then?
Well, amazing. Karen, I initially, Karen and Sean, who are a married couple who set up Limetree Festival, I approached Karen in the first instance and got invited along to a meeting that they were having. And I went along all prepared, I'd done my homework, was thinking I'd have to sell the idea to them, etc. And I got there, not only had they decided, yes, we would be there in the main arena, but they'd found us the Betlinge tent, which was a leopard print tent, hence called Betlinge. And we then became known as the Betlinge tent, hosted by Queerinspace. And it's grown from there, really. The first one we did was 2009. It was all very new and tentative, and we wasn't sure how it would go, but it just went a dream. It was a lovely little tent, some fantastic performers. We had Madame Laycock, and that first year we weren't really thinking that we would fill it with music, because we also wanted to have a chill out space, a place for people to come and maybe explore the whole queer identity and have opportunities for dressing up, for just some fun really. We had some queer crafting, we had a tea party, and from that, the stage, actually we ended up with some really impromptu performers who weren't booked by us but came onto the stage and were just brilliant and just added to the atmosphere. And so the next year, which was 2010, we were pretty much part of we'd arrived, as it were, and we became quite integral then to Limetree, and I got him on board, not just in terms of running the Queerinspace stage, but being part of the whole Limetree experience, which is pretty much how it runs really. Once you're in there,
Yeah.
any job is your job.
Right, does that mean that not only do you run your own set, that you're also involved in promotion? And
Yeah, I mean promotion, anything from promotion to organising how many rubbish bins we might have. Um, so it's everything and anything, but that's kind of part of the Limetree family experience, I'd say, is that everybody pitches in together. No job is too small, no job is beneath anyone, and no job is too big.
well, I'm sure as Yorkshire Gig Guide we're going to find that out this year ourselves when we set up our media tent.
Yeah.
I understand that there's a competition running?
Yes, now I think there's two competitions running, if I'm right. There's Yorkshire Gig Guide are running a competition for Where is Limetree, and Limetree Festival running a competition for the first person to send in a photo of the first poster announcing Limetree.
Oh,
So, and that would win people, whoever's successful would win 2 weekend tickets.
that's a good prize, that,
It's
isn't
a
it?
brilliant
It is.
prize.
It is. It sounds wonderful. So, going back to your role, I understand that you also play another part in this stage. The Bet Lynch stage.
Well, yes. Now, because we've got the Bet Lynch stage, the Bet Lynch tent, it was actually last year one of our performers, Steve McCabe, who's a Manchester-based performer. He's a queer electro-punk performer, very political, um, very good musician, and he suggested to me before the last Limetree that he hoped I would be dressing up as Bet Lynch, which I hadn't actually thought to do, but I did. On the Saturday, we've got a comedy session as well, which I forgot to mention, in the Bet Lynch tent on the Saturday. So for that, I got dressed up in this kind of Bet Lynch-esque look.
All right. Well, that'll be interesting to meet you as Bet Lynch later. Hello, Natalia. I've just been interviewing Sue as Bet Lynch, and she let slip that you are also involved. So, could you tell me what part you play?
Hi Dennis, yeah, I'm a little bit involved, but I'm more in the background. I'm a bit of a gaffer and logistic person, doing decorations, planning and so forth. I was at first Limetree with Sue. We were both helping a friend in a cafe, but then it was Sue's idea really about having a sort of chill out space, come stage, come a space that can offer all sorts of different things that was still open to be created in a sense. So I'm the good woman behind the woman.
Right. Okay.
In that,
So
in that sense.
you say you do the lighting, decoration. Is that just for the one place or for the whole of the festival?
No, just for sort of Queerinspace.
Oh, for the Queerinspace tent. Right. Okay. It sounds like a lot of fun, this place. So what sort of ambience do you try and bring to it in the lighting?
Well, it's not so much the lighting. I mean, the lighting sort of gets provided, but we try and play with it. It's the sort of, we drag a few settees up there every year, and we've got some furniture. So it's to make it quite a sort of a little bit like a living room in a sense, in a field. And I think that's probably what it is. So we've got sort of a comfortable place to sort of sit and have a chat with people and listen to music, or knit and drink tea, and or have a workshop about this, that and the other. So all sorts of things sort of take place, but the big focus of it really is to meet people and get to know them a little bit.
Oh, that's it. It sounds very social event rather than a music. It's just for somewhere for everybody to gather and be themselves, like you say, and listen to music and chat.
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, listening to music is about sort of sharing listening to music really, as much as just the music itself, isn't it?
Okay then, thank you very much.
Welcome. Thank you, Dennis.